Hello everybody! Now we are going to show our phonetic classroom project which has as a name a local phonetic dictionary. My group is conformed by María José González, Deissy Díaz, and my person Brenda Cantillo. We are students of 5th semester of education.
The objective in this project is that first we want to know how people pronounce English words in different places of the city. Second, the people will answer some questions of a survey. Third, we will record to have an evidence. And finally, we will able to translate each word as placed.
Now I'm going to talk about some concepts that we'll learn during the semester. In this project, it reflects some characteristics of the phonetic transcription, like phonetic alphabet and connected speech. First, an important aspect is the phonetic alphabet. According to International Phonetic Association 1999, this was created based on Roman alphabet with the purpose to present a sound as symbol, which allow people to know how to pronounce a word correctly. Second, in the list of words shown below is reflected the vowel system. According to Morrison, Brinton, and Goodwin 2010, the vowels are pronounced in a rounded and a spread form, depending on the form of the position of the lips. And on the other hand, is implemented stress and rhythm in the vowel that people pronounce. According to Murcia, Brinton, and Goodwin 2010, claim that stress is the emphasis in a specific syllable of a word. This stress is half a category. The first is strongly stressed, the second is lightly stressed, and the third is unstressed. And the rhythm is the combination between word in a sentence stress.
About the justification, the purpose of this project is to make a survey to many people who live in different neighborhoods in Cartagena to know how many words in English they use in their daily lives. Second, to know what is the exact pronunciation of that words. And also to make a phonetic dictionary using that information. About the characteristics of the survey, first of all, it was an open-end survey which we applied it to some close friends via WhatsApp and personally. The survey was in Spanish because the people that we choose have a little knowledge about English language. First, it was created a list of English words that in Cartagena has been adopted. So the first part of the survey was that they must have said how words are pronounced in their neighborhood and how they know that words are pronounced. There were 20 words such as outlet, DVD, CD, gin, subway, cocktail, person, whiskey, sandwich, closet, play, barman, internet, nylon, gym, brownie, beat, pitbull, Smirnoff, Google, and window. Next, the other part of the survey, there were 4 questions. The first one, what kind of sport do you know that people say in Spanish and are similar with English language? The second one, what are the apps or social networks that people and you usually use? Third, mention several brands of clothes and shoes that you know. And finally, mention brands of cell phones and cars that you know.
Now we are going to talk about the analysis of the survey. According to the survey carried out to 19 people who reside in the city of Cartagena with different socioeconomic level. In the graphic, we can see the percentage of the people surveyed. So, in Santa Rosa was applied the survey in 5 people, that live in the same family, in the same environment, and have constant interaction. In these people was a variation of the pronunciation. Then, Nuevo Bosque was applied the survey with three people with different pronunciation in the same neighborhood. Also, 13 de Junio was carried out with 2 people. Then, in Villa Andrea, that have the similar pronunciation of the people in Villa Grande de Indias. En el Junín was applied in 1 person that have a normal pronunciation of the word. Then in Brussels was applied in 1 person that have a more exaggerated pronunciation of the word. Also in the San Jose de los Campanos was carried out in 1 person that have a pronunciation with exaggeration but have a effort when pronounce these words.
And lastly, in El Socorro, there were 2 people surveyed, and there is a difference between them. Because one person has a sophisticated pronunciation in some words, and in other words there was a little exaggeration. Whereas with the other person surveyed, she was an exaggeration pronunciation in all the words that she said. So in the analysis, it can observe that although they are the same words and the use is the same in the neighborhoods of the city, a differences in the pronunciation of each word is appreciated.
Now we are going to present the dictionary as such. The first word is outlet. The correct pronunciation is outlet. The people said aule, ole. It refers to a store that sells off different kind of things such as clothes, shoes, and so on. The stressed syllables is in out, outlet. Second, barman. The correct pronunciation is barman. The people said barman. Is a person who serves behind the bar of a local, whether a beer, whiskey, or other alcoholic beverage in a nightclub or a place of leisure. The stressed syllables is in bar, barman. The third one, beat, beat. People said be. In the world of music, this word refers to a track of the song. Stressed syllable, beat. Fourth, brownie, brownie. The people said also brownie. It is a cake of small chocolate. The stressed syllables is in brown, brownie. CD, CD. The people say also CD. It refers to a compact disc that people use to save information, and the most common thing is to record sound. CD. Seats, closet, closet. People said closet, closet. It is a kind of cupboard which is used to store clothes, shoes, and other objects. The stressed syllables is in closet. Cocktail, cocktail. People said cocktail, cocktail. It refers to a kind of food that contains shrimp, oyster, or sausage and can be eaten at the beach or in a special occasion. Stressed syllables is in cocktail.
Okay, TV8, DVD. The people say DVD. It refers to an electronic device that people can produce music through it. That the stress is DVD. 9. Google. Google, and the people say Google. Google is a website where people can find different kind of information, and the stress is Google. 9. Gym. Gym, but the people say gym. It is a place where people go to do exercise to stay in shape and love weight, but the strike syllable is gym. 11. Internet. Internet, but the people say internet, is a computer network that is generally used with the object of obtaining information on connecting with the other people through social network. Extract is N. 12. Gym, but the people say gym, is referred to an article of the clothing that can be worn by a woman and man, and the example is gym. Nylon is, the people say nylon, is a synthetic and elastic fiber that is generally used to make fabrics or crepes. 9. Piercing, but the people say piercing, is referred to a perforation in which any type of earring is placed and it is made in any part of the body, and the extreme is pure.
15 is pitbull. The correct pronunciation is pitbull, and the people say pitbull and pitbull. Is a breed of dog that people recognize them because they are truly dangerous. And the stress is in pitbull. 16. Play. The correct pronunciation is play, and the people say in the same way, play. And they use this word to refer a video game console. And the stress is in play is the word. 17 is sandwich. The correct pronunciation is sandwich, and the people say sandwich. Is an element of food consisting of two pieces of bread with a filling between them, such as ham, cheese, lettuce, and others. In this region, it is commonly eaten at breakfast or dinner, in many cases as an appetizer. And the stress is in sandwich. 18. Smirnoff. The pronunciation is Smirnoff, and the people said Smirnoff. And Smirnoff. It is a type of alcoholic drink of vodka with taste of lemon, and the stress is in Smirnoff. 19. Subway. The correct pronunciation is Subway, and the people said Subway. It refers to a food restaurant which is recognized in the city for sell different kinds of sandwich, and the stress is in Subway. 12 is whiskey. The correct pronunciation is whiskey, and the people say whiskey or whiskey. It is a type of very popular alcoholic beverage that is derived from malt or other similar cereal, and can be combined with orange juice or soda. And the stress is whiskey. And the last one is window. The correct pronunciation is window, and the people said the word in the same way in some cases, and others said window and window. It is referred to an operating system that brings all the computer and some cell phones, and the stress is in window.
In conclusion, we can highlight the variety of English words. With this project, we were able to transcribe that the people said, taking into account the Murcian, Bristol, and Goodwin's phonetic alphabet. For that, make a phonetic dictionary that was the purpose of this project with the definition of each word. Finally, transcribe the correct pronunciation of the word and identify the stress.
To conclude, this is the result of our project, the dictionary. Letter B, letter C, G, N, P, S, O, W, and that's it.